Xenophobic attack in South Africa. Australia now joins US and United Kingdom to warn their citizens against the danger of traveling to South Africa.
Australia has become the latest country of the Western countries to advise its citizens not to travel to South Africa because of violence.
Australia has joined the United States and the United Kingdom in warning travelers about rising security risks in South Africa as violent crime, anti-immigrant unrest, and planned protests continue to raise concerns. Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade.
It is no longer a thing of joke. It is no longer getting funny because the Westerners are beginning to warn their citizens traveling to South Africa. Right now, tourism in South Africa is now trash. Nobody wants to visit South Africa because of the xenophobic attack that is currently happening in South Africa. Now, Australia, UK, USA have warned their citizens not to travel to Australia. Yes. Let's take a look at some of the videos and I'll be right back. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to the channel.
So we've got some pretty bad news for South African tourism. Basically, 3 major countries have just issued or reissued warning to their citizens about traveling to South Africa. And this all comes just ahead of the Easter holiday travel rush. The 3 countries are the United States, United Kingdom and Canada. But let's talk about what's behind these warnings. The US has kept South Africa on a level 2 advisory, warning visitors about unrest, terrorism and general high levels of crime. Kidnapping was also singled out, with warnings that foreign travelers may be targeted for money. But they also issued a very specific warning about travelers being followed from airports and robbed on the way to their destination, especially around Cape Town International Airport. Importantly, the UK has also pointed to airports and airport roads as being of high risk, which obviously feeds into the whole N2 security wall debate in Cape Town. Again, these warnings come right before the busy Easter travel period, all as South Africa is attracting growing numbers of international tourists. In fact, the country recorded over 827,000 international tourists arriving in April of 2025, up nearly 18% year on year. So while tourism is growing, it seems like major travel partners aren't feeling too good about their citizens flocking to SA.
Xenophobic attack in South Africa. Australia now joins US and United Kingdom to warn their citizens against the danger of traveling to South Africa. Of course, I know South Africans will come out to say, no, we are not attacking white people. It's only our fellow Africa we are attacking in South Africa. White people are welcome to South Africa. Only Africans are not welcome. We don't welcome Africa, but we welcome white people. And all African leaders are watching. Instead of African leaders to sanction South Africa, because the only way this madness will stop, unless we isolate South Africa, believe me, because the leaders in South Africa, they are seeing the situation. They turn deaf ear, oblivious to the situation. The only way this madness can be controlled, the only way this can be stopped, is when African leaders stand up and sanction South Africa, OAU, West African Union. Because South Africa, they are feeling that their country is so established, as in the economy is good. But little did they know that the economy in South Africa is only booming because of the white and foreigners in South Africa. They don't learn anything from what happened in Uganda or in Zimbabwe, when Robert Mugabe asked foreign nationals to leave, because he saw the economy, he saw the development. But after when he expelled all foreign nationals, look at the situation of Uganda, look at the situation of Zimbabwe. Because Idi Amin did the same thing in Uganda. He asked foreign nationals to leave. But today, look at Uganda, look at Zimbabwe. I'm sure South Africa is next. All Africa needs to isolate South Africa. They need to be hit with sanction. And anything that is connected to South Africa, we need to boycott all of them. Like the MTN DSTV. And this has to be done with deliberate approach. South Africa needs to be isolated. Believe me, 6 years from now, South Africa will be the one running to other African nations for survival. I promise you this. Because the same thing happened in Uganda. The same thing happened in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe today, they are running to other African nations. They are running to South Africa, running to other places for survival. But this was one of the Africa's greatest nations before. But today, look at the situation. I'm sure South Africa is no different. Very soon, what South Africa are doing to other foreign nationals, I'm sure they will do the same thing to them. South Africa needs to be hit with sanctions. They need to be isolated. Let's do this together, my fellow Africans. We need to come together to isolate South Africa so that they will learn their lessons and they will learn it in a very hard way. I'm Mr. Z. I will be back.
Jacinta, you see what you are causing now? You see what you are causing now. You are causing so bad. You're causing so much negative to South Africans. Innocent people who are doing their legit business. Some of them are doing in foreign country, in our neighbor countries. Look, and people come to your country like a tourism. Now UK, Australia, America, they're not warning their citizens about traveling to South Africa. So what are you causing? Do you see what you're causing? You are doing something that you're causing the whole South Africa in mess. You put the whole South Africa in mess. Imagine South Africa is playing against Mexico, and all of us, we are supporting Mexico. But true, in our heart, we support South Africa. But true, because of what you did. That's why we the Africans, we are supporting Mexico. And now imagine, now you have 3 countries, right? 3 countries that want their citizens. And imagine, it won't take a long time. You will see the Europeans, they're also going to want their citizens. And people will stop coming to your country. And now what are you doing? What are you doing to your country? You're causing them more harm. It's very bad. Jacinta, you have to change. You can do it. You can do it in the proper way. Use the immigration and the police. It's okay. Your government are just there. I don't even know you have government. Just there, puppet government. You cannot even do nothing. Jacinta and his group are supposed to be arrested by now.
Australia has joined the United States and the United Kingdom in warning travelers about rising security risks in South Africa as violent crime, anti-immigrant unrest, and planned protests continue to raise concerns. Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade has advised its citizens to exercise a high degree of caution when traveling to South Africa, citing serious levels of violent crime, including armed robbery, carjackings, assault, rape, and murder. Officials warned that tourists are frequently targeted, particularly at airports, on public transport, and in major cities. The advisory also highlights the risk of demonstrations, roadblocks, and civil unrest, urging travelers to avoid protest areas and monitor local developments closely. Australian authorities specifically noted that large gatherings can occur with little warning and may disrupt transport and daily activities. The warning comes as South Africa faces growing tensions over illegal immigration. Anti-immigration groups have organized demonstrations across several provinces and are planning further nationwide action on June 30th, prompting police to prepare large-scale deployments to prevent unrest. The situation has already attracted international attention. Countries including Nigeria, Ghana, Malawi, and Mozambique have begun assisting citizens who wish to leave South Africa following reports of xenophobic attacks, displacement, and violence targeting foreign nationals. Mozambique has confirmed the deaths of several of its citizens during recent unrest. In a national address, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa condemned xenophobic violence and warned that immigration laws must be enforced by the state, not by vigilante groups. He pledged action against organizations exploiting public concerns over immigration to incite violence and lawlessness. While South Africa remains one of Africa's most popular tourist and business destinations, the latest travel advisories reflect growing international concern over security, crime, and escalating anti-immigrant tensions ahead of planned protests later this month.
And as we are talking right now, Australia has also warned its citizens about the heightened crimes and security risks in South Africa, meaning that every Australian citizen who intends to visit South Africa, they must be very careful, because at the stance right now, South Africa is not a safe place to stay or visit as a foreigner or as a tourist. This is really quite.
This is the effects of causing violence in your country can result to. Australia now joins UK, US to warn their citizens not to travel to South Africa. And South Africans keep saying foreigners are the ones causing problem, but they are the main people that are always hijacking people, attacking people, unaliving people in their country. They are the one. A South African man can just enter your car right now just because he wants to rob you. He will unalive you. Just because he wants to take your money, he's going to unalive you without blinking and without looking back. So such countries not even meant to visit. So it is better all African countries begin to avoid such country, because I can't see a country whereby you go there, you want to do your thing, people want to life you, people will grape you. In fact, a lot of things are happening there, and they'll be blaming foreigners for their action. Meanwhile, they are the cause. They are the problem. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think this is actually okay, or do you think it's going to cause a problem for South Africans, or the economy will still be the same, or will it affect it? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe.